many developing countries struggle to access good quality education for its all seekers, providing and provision for privatizing is considered as a possible avenue. Firstly, privatization helps to meet the demand of the growing rapid population along with the rapid need of students. Secondly, it helps to avoid the gap between those who seek education and those who want the education. Thirdly, it helps the government to demonstrate or to help the government to avoid the financial burden on government facilities as they're spending on the government institutions. And one more thing that I would like to add is that it increases the competitive advantage.
We live in India. In India, education is considered sacred and divine. By commercializing education, actually, we are snatching away that sacredness and divinity. There is a Sanskrit slogan which states that teachers are considered to be gods. But in private institutes, most of the teachers are underpaid and overworked. In such a scenario, how can we expect our teachers to provide high quality education to students when they are themselves underpaid? And education is not about stuffing knowledge or textbook written definitions into someone's head. Education is mostly about teaching students ethics, morality, humanity, etc. But in the present scenario, when a student is enrolling into a private institution, the student has one thing in mind: to get back the money I have spent here. And actually, we are making them business-minded. And we are actually snatching away their humanity, morality, etc.
Okay, if we avoid privatization, what would be the scenario of the current education? If we avoid the privatization in the educational sector, what would be the result of the educational sector today in India? Privatization is the only way that can absorb the immense need of the students of the current population that is rising in India.
If we avoid private education, private institutes, what's going to happen is, naturally, the government schools or government institutions would increase and meritorious students would get the admission. Now, let me make my point. In India, two types of students get education. One, the best, the meritorious students go to the IIT, AIIMS, etc. And next, the rich people. That's it.
Oh, dear.
The rich people, only the rich people are getting education, and the meritorious people are also getting education. It's a myth that in the private institution, there is only rich people are studying. It is a myth. It's a myth that is being proven that I am studying in a private institution and I am studying in a scholarship fully provided by my private institution.
Okay, then you are saying a myth. I am standing reality that it's not a myth. There are many students, millions of students apply for national entrance eligibility test. And students getting lower scores get admission in medical colleges just because they have money to pay. They have donations to pay. Then how can you say that it's a myth?
Oh, dear.
It's a myth that only financially provided students are learning in the education in this educational system. That is what that I mentioned. It's a myth. It's not completely denial that they are studying with the donation. My point is that altogether it is not possible to avoid privatization in educational sector.
All right, okay.
Our topic was, is privatization providing higher quality of education? But okay, we cannot avoid privatization, but I will completely refute that privatization is not providing higher quality education. Because Annual Status Education Report in 2018 states that the quality of education is deteriorating from 1991 to 2018.
The ICTs, information communication technologies, is far beyond better in private institutions rather than in public institutions. How we are, look just around us. How many of the people are here with the private institutions? How much technologies are they affording to the students? It is just a reality that's happening today.
Frame as points, please. Yes.
See, even if the computerized, everything is going well, amenities is there, we need qualified teachers who are paid for their work. But teachers are not paid in private institutions. They are underpaid. When they are not paid enough, they cannot give the complete education. They cannot give complete faith in the education system. When teachers are not satisfied, how will students get education?
It's not real that the private institutions are always underpaid. It's not a reality. They are fully paid and they are giving their maximum for the betterment of their students. And my next point is the demographic situation of India needs quality education. And 993,000 of graduates are graduating a year from private institutions. And the quality is not even a question there.
Clear.
See, we need quality education. That's a very good fact. We need quality education. But we are not getting these quality education from private institutes. Most of the students are graduating now but are remaining unemployed because there is no quality in the education we are getting.
Please.
In India, it is about 172.50 lakh crore debt. Indian government is in that huge debt and our income is not even a proportion. And with that income, we need, from defense to education, we need to allocate to different activities. And we can't only focus on educational sector, thus
Thank you so
privatization is
much.
needed. Thank
Time
you.
up.